Okay, we've all had this drama thing with friends. Ends badly, your feelings are hurt, and you miss your friend. Well, first of all, when you talk to your friend, no character assassinations, please. You did this, you did that. Leave it in the past. Think about moving forward. Forgive and forget. Okay, and if you can't do that, you can't repair the friendship. It's not worth it. If this is a friend who is constantly talking about themselves, never ever lets you get a word in edgewise, and her or his problems are just so huge, and yours are like this big, and she just has no time, no time. What? I'm okay, I'm busy. But you will sit down for hours and listen to her problems. All right, if that is the case, which happens a lot, you got to move on. If you can't take it, and you're just unable to deal with the one-sided friendship, then you got to move on. And I always say, don't necessarily dump the friend, compartmentalize and kind of put her on the back burner so that it's like it doesn't get to the point where she's driving you crazy because you know how she is. Just take her in small doses. Put a time limit. Okay, I can talk to you for 5 minutes about whatever your latest drama is, and that's it. All right. But if you're at the end of your rope, but you want to repair this for whatever reason, it was some kind of a miscommunication, and otherwise the friendship is great, you've got to find a way to sit down. And even if this person's not talking to you, send a text. Say, I am sorry if I hurt you. Do that because it's not like you're making some blanket apology. You're apologizing not because of what you said or did because you don't know yet, but just because you hurt her. You didn't want to say anything or do anything to hurt her. So then if she reads that, she may say, okay, all right, well, she's willing to talk. She's willing to admit she did something wrong. And that's the big thing. If you did something wrong, you've got to be willing to admit to it. And then sit down, talk about what happened, tell your side, listen to her side. Again, you did this, you no character assassinations. And then even if you can't disagree, say, okay, let's just let it go. Let's just let it go and we're going to move on. And then see how it goes. See how it goes. But if this constantly happens, whatever it is, and it's over and over again happening, and this becomes a toxic friendship to the point where you're getting nothing out of it, you really aren't, then you got to say, okay, I got to let it go. And it's almost like a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. It's like you don't want to let the friendship go because you don't want to be alone. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot with you guys because you're so worried about not being able to find another friend or another group of friends. And you can because there's going to be periods of your life where you don't have a lot of friends. Maybe you have one or two, or maybe you don't have any and just a few acquaintances. And I know that sounds like, okay, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. You can. Because that will teach you to rely on yourself, not be so dependent on one person. I see these people dependent on these best friends, and that is not good at all. So this might be just the kick that you need to really make it on your own and not have to rely on this friend for everything, for all your plans, for your entire social life. Don't do it. And yeah, you're going to have a few nights by yourself, but so what? Again, that's a good thing. And then you can start rebuilding your friendships. I think if you have one, maybe two friends your entire life, I think you're doing great because friendships tend to end when that part of your life is over, high school's over, you're going to lose some friends. College is over, you're going to lose some friends. You get married, you're going to lose some friends. And then when you have a kid, you're going to lose some friends. But then during all those transitions, you're going to gain friends too. You get married, you're going to gain more couple friends, you're going to lose your single friends. You have kids, you'll get into a play group. You see what I mean? You leave high school, you get new college friends. So it's just a big transition. And those transitions, not to make light of it, because they're very tough. They really are. And you feel like you've lost your right arm when you've lost this friend. But look, even if it's over, it may not really be over. Send a text every once in a while. Just checking in to see how you are, or an email. That's it. Just to keep the lines of communication open because you never know. You can look at things, she can look at things more objectively the more time passes and think, God, I really overreacted. Or maybe you'll get into a different life situation and say, gosh, my old friend, I wonder what she would do. I wonder how she would handle this. And she might just text you or call you. So keep the lines of communication open, because I'm telling you, down the road, things really could change. This is not necessarily the end, but it could be the beginning of a new start for you, and a beginning in a way that will help you gain your independence. So you've lost a friend for now, but you're relying more on yourself. And honestly, I know it hurts now, but it's really, really good for you.